This is question 18 on the foundation calculator paper. I'm reading the question first. It says y is equal to 4x plus c. That means 4 times whatever x is at c. They've said that the value of x is 7.5, the value of c is 5.4, and the question is work out the value of y. Now, the most important thing here is to be able to read the equation at the beginning. So y is equal to 4 times whatever x is, and then I'm going to add c onto that. So to work out y, I need to do 4 times, and x is 7.5. And once I work that out, I need to add on 5.4. So I'm going to go straight to my calculator and get the calculator to do all the hard work here. Okay, so I've got 4 times 7.5. Work that out, and that's 30. I'm going to add that to 5.4, and that's going to equal 35.4. And that's my answer to part A of this question, 35.4. This is a substitution question where you replace x with the number it gives and replace c with the number that it gives, and then you could get and work out your answer pretty straightforwardly there. Going on to part B, I'm going to just raise this upwards so we could see all of part B. Here they've given the same equation, y is equal to 4x plus c. Y is equal to 4x plus c, and they've said that y is 18.8 and c is minus 2.2. And the question says, exactly as before, work out the value of x. And we're going to do this pretty similar to what we did before, actually. We're going to say that, well, the equation is y is equal to 4 times whatever x is, and then add c. I know what y is, 18.8. Still going to work out 4, but we don't know what x is, so it's 4 times whatever x is. And then c, I'm going to add c, but c this time is minus 2.4. So I have plus a minus, so altogether these two, a plus and a minus, is equivalent to a minus. So what I want to do is, if I just rewrite this, 18.8 is equal to 4 times whatever x is, take away 2.4. Now, I need to sort of rearrange or solve this equation. And when you do that, you do the opposites of things. So there are a couple of different ways I could do this. I'm going to use a simple flow diagram method for this. If you start with x, the first thing that happens to x is you times by 4, and then you've taken away 2.4, and then the answer you get is 18.8. I'm going to write that down. X, the first thing I did was times it by 4, and then I took away 2.4, and that gave me 18.8. Work that backwards, 18.8. And this time, as I come backwards, I'm going to do the opposite at each stage. So the opposite of taking away 2.4 is adding 2.4. And the opposite of timesing by 4 is to divide by 4. I'm going to get the calculator to do some of the hard work here. So I'm going to do 18.8, add 2.4, and that's going to give me 21.2. So 18.8, add 2.4, that's 21.2. And to that, I'm going to divide it by 4. So 21.2 divided by 4, that gives me 5.3. So in this case here, x is 5.3. And that's what I'm going to write in my answer space, 5.3. Now this second part is pretty complicated, right? It is one that a lot of people wouldn't do because they'll be phased by the negative numbers, or they might be unsure about rearranging or solving that equation. Now there are a couple of ways of doing part B. You could rearrange it in several different ways. However, whatever method you use, as long as you take your time, you understand what you're doing, and you break it down into stages, you should be able to get full marks in it.